Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting into the penultimate episode of Penguin. This one is going to be a blast. I know it. Hey, it's called Top Hat. Is that some foreshadowing? I don't care because this show is so good. It doesn't matter what they do. I'm here for it.
That's the title. I am definitely ready, willing, and able to see Oz get that top hat.
Yeah, everything up to this point in the season has been absolutely incredible, from the writing to the acting, the action. Can't wait to see what the penultimate episode brings.
Let me talk to you. Probably one of the best shows going today right now in the schedule of 2024. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they're going to send us into the season finale. Let's hope our hearts don't get broken in this one. Let's go!
Oh, Kenny and Dolly.
I was literally just jamming out to this yesterday. Cruising around with the wifey and little man, and we had this on. It's on my country playlist on my my iTunes library.
Oh, it's him as a kid.
Ma, you almost done? It's the weekend. How about we watch a movie? One of the old ones you like.
Maybe later.
It's a date then.
Aww.
Oh, look at this face. My big, strong bull of a boy.
God damn, she's nailing the voice of Francis.
Mm-hmm. You think at some point they're going to explain the scars and stuff like that?
Boy, he's not inside. You're going to break something running around like
Oh,
a
we're getting
couple
the
of
brothers.
lunatics. Yeah, stop it.
Or right now?
Benny, what the hell are you doing? Did you hear me? Get out of
Jesus.
there. God damn it.
Sorry, Ma.
You're in trouble now.
Just look.
'Cause we are a zombie family.
Oh, I didn't want to play with Oz, but you'll play with those two, huh?
Which is why he's always been trying to get her approval.
Jack, come here, sweetheart.
Now I'm a zombie.
That was interesting. She couldn't quit for him, but for the other two.
Can you take the boys out for me?
Damn.
Got him.
They look significantly different, and I'm not saying that means anything. Do we think they're different dads, maybe?
Maybe.
Get your coats. We're going outside for a while.
Nah, I'm staying out, Ma.
Oswald, you exercise your leg, build up your strength. Benny,
In fairness, it was only like 2 minutes of play right there. But
not-
still, I know how a child will look into that.
oh, and Jack, I want you to find Rex down there and give him his book, will you? Oswald, give me the book.
I can do it.
I said Jack.
Oh, is she doing accounting?
On.
Let's go.
I like how
Oh,
the kid
and
even
boys,
did
the
that.
second those streetlights come on, I want your little asses home. You hear me?
Yes,
The good old days.
Yep.
So the street
That's
lights.
the 80s. Well, then 90s for some of us.
Damn. Look at those rims.
Where'd y'all confiscate them rims from?
Is it made of real gold?
No, Benny.
This is
It's
our
just
guy,
paint.
the gangster.
That'll be something,
Maybe.
bro.
Get him up.
Oh, he's got his hand on the car. I wonder if they're going to say anything to him.
Rex.
Jackie boy, that's you? Hey, fellas, you remember Francis Cobb's son? Gonna join the ROTC. Be a hero, ain't that right?
Ooh, a 50.
Well, it looked like more than 150, too.
How's your mom doing? All right. Give her my regards.
We got some interesting developments here.
Shaking down the shop owners.
How much he give you?
50. Come on.
Can I see? You already came for Double Dragon.
Yes!
Yeah!
You're going to need 50
Rain's
to beat
coming.
the
We gotta get
arcade
inside.
version.
No kidding.
Benny, you wanna play flashlight tag?
Yes. Flashlight thing.
I like that he even has the walk down, too, for Oz, the child actor here.
This isn't going to end well, is it?
Benny, you first.
'Cause remember in the previous episode, he mentioned to Vic, don't talk about Jack.
Yep.
Got him.
God, is this going to be our backstory with the brothers on how they...
Ozzy, you're at first.
Oh,
Fine. Go. 1, 2, 3,
Tree.
4,
10. Turn around, go.
10.
Yeah! Atta boy, Oz.
I wonder if the same
Damn cheaters.
situation that took out his brothers is what messed up his face. Like maybe all three of them got in an accident and he's the one who lived.
There's the
that.
Oh, look at
token.
that. Love it.
That's what he busted that jar with.
Yep.
Or to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I think you down there. Hey, come get us.
That's not a good idea.
Know the rules, Dad.
Oh, man.
Hurry up.
You see his club foot and you want him to come down those
Well,
that ladder?
That's a
and
sewer.
And it's wet?
Hey, Oz, you okay?
Screw this.
Oz.
Screw you guys.
Does it flood?
Oh, remember, didn't he say they drown? Yeah, he did say they drowned in an earlier episode.
I'll be at this time.
Oh no.
Have fun getting out.
Get back here and open the door.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Where are your brothers?
They went to the movies.
With what money?
Rex gave Jackson cash.
Why didn't you go?
I wanted to be with you.
Jack shouldn't have let you walk home by yourself.
I don't need Jack's help.
Because my Oswald's tough and getting stronger every goddamn day. What do you say we watch our own movie, huh?
That's what he wanted.
Oswald, what movie did you say they went to?
Beetlejuice, I think. Yeah, I made your favorite.
Nice. Michael Keaton.
Batman.
Yep.
Oh, the jar
in the jar.
overflowing. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Man.
Damn, he had no idea that was going to do that.
He sure seemed to like having Mom all to himself, though.
Well, I don't think he meant for his brothers
Yeah,
to
I
be
think
taken
he
out.
thought maybe, hey, I'll just lock him up down here in the sewer to teach him a lesson overnight or something.
Well, yeah, and see that he's a classic middle child too. He wants he's looking for the attention he wants.
Ma.
Oh, here we go.
Vic!
Oh.
Where the f*** is Mom?
Sophia took her.
Took her where? How?
I don't know. We were dancing and the lights came on. Shut up.
They got my mom. Gotta face his head on. Right, close out. Donnie boy, go down the chain. Tell him what's going on.
Oz, I'm sorry.
Your guilt. Just get me an army kid. Go.
Your guilt, get me an army.
Don't move.
Yeah.
Beat the knees. I ain't resisting.
Jeez.
We got your mother. Yeah. We got your family now.
What kind of game is she going to have set up for Oz here?
She likes her toast burnt.
Well, at least it sounds that way.
How's the old lady?
Hey, Sophia. Hey, Jesus, don't hide her. She got nothing to do with this. Come on. I'll do whatever you want.
You hear that?
Do you feel better?
That's not enough, Sophia.
I know. Have patience. We're gonna kill him soon.
Oof.
So let me talk to her.
You trying to make a deal, Oz? With me? I hold up my hand, you hold up yours. Remember, you said that to me. You looked me right in the eye, like a gentleman. And you assured me you wouldn't hurt my feelings. Oh. Guess what? I'm a gentleman too. And I'm gonna give you the exact same deal. Go on.
Oh, you're in it now, Oz. You're in it now, Vic.
You know, Oz told me you died a few years back. He was so torn up about it, too. I actually felt bad for him.
Yeah, some people are easy marks.
No.
Depends on your son. He's with Salvatore Maroni right now. And if Oz leads us to the drugs that he stole from me, then there are options.
You don't know shit about my boy, do you? He's gonna roast Sal like he did his wife and their bastard son, and then he's coming for you.
Wow. Mom's not taking any shit.
So how'd you end up here then?
You know, Oswald used to rave about this house, how beautiful it was, but I just ain't so impressed. Ain't got no goddamn personality. You afraid of color or something?
Falcons were a bit conservative.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a what? A Gigante now. Yeah. Oswald told me. What are you gonna do next? Dye your hair pink? Get an ass tattoo? I'll teach you that, your lesson.
Jesus. She's got
a lot, huh?
Yes,
I feel
he
like
does.
Sophia has respect for her for doing this.
I almost feel like that was her laughing a real, like,
Yeah.
just roll with it, you know?
I'll be honest with you. All those years working for my family, I never gave much thought to Oz's childhood.
He knows this game better than you. You changed your name. So what? Okay, you think everything's different now. That don't change the game, sweetheart. When my Oswald puts a bullet in that pretty little skull of yours, I'll be tap dancing on your...
Can we just give her all the Emmys right now?
It's a good thing your other boys died before you could turn them into monsters like
Whoa,
us, huh?
whoa.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
What happened?
Right there was.
Or is Oz keeping them locked up in some East Side slum, too?
Just gonna slap her.
Why would you? But
She got her. She knows now.
Is she gonna lose it here?
Wait.
That night.
Yep.
I wouldn't look at all goddamn night. You should be scouring the streets, for Christ's sake. That's your job, ain't it? Put out a goddamn report, something. I told you Jack is 15, Betty's 10.
Your boys?
Yeah.
She's going to start sympathizing, I think, with Francis here.
Francis, where do you think you are right now? Francis?
Oh!
Yeah, you get the f away from me.
You were right, just not on the timing. Oh,
Yeah.
with the slap.
Sophia?
Oh, God, Julian.
Why are you here?
We may have a problem. I have a friend that works at Brookside Children's Home. She's a psychiatrist. Brookside is the residential facility that's looking after your cousin Gia.
Okay.
Evidently, she's asking to speak to the police. She's the only loose end from the gassing. But Gia saw something that night. Do you know what she might have seen?
No.
What?
Sophia, if she talks,
I'll keep her quiet. But I could use your help with something else.
Oh, isn't it?
Francis.
Talk to Francis. Have him talk to Francis.
Francis, I'm Dr. Rush. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
It's our operation.
Yeah, we got a small mom and pop shop here.
This is where we're doing our dealing.
Doing a business.
That was bad.
Hey, I'm not a perfect marksman here.
Oh, apparently that guy was.
Yeah.
Get back! Everybody, get back!
Jesus.
Making a statement.
Yep. Is Vic gonna come in the clutch here?
This place is filthy. Figures you tuck your tail into a shit pipe. Oswald Cobb is no longer in charge. You all work for the Gigante and the Maroney families. So I want you to pack up this product quickly and quietly.
The worker's gonna go for it?
You need a minute to process this. You take that time now. Good. Get back to work. After we finish packing up Sophia's drugs, I'm gonna take you to her place. That's where you die, Oz. Only thing left for her and I to figure out is how we're gonna do it.
Yeah, see, the workers are with Oz.
Tell me, Sal, did your beautiful wife Nadia, did she wear a special kind of hairspray or something? Because, man, she went up like a tinderbox.
Give me a light.
Christopher Owen. Hello?
Nice.
Don't have your golf club now, but come on. Come on, it's fine. There we go. There you go.
Throwing them big haymakers.
Still fight like shit.
Ooh, like a fight in a phone booth.
Oh,
his heart?
He had his stitches too from when he got stabbed.
Come on, you. Let's go. You doing?
Oh, he's holding his left arm.
Yeah, it's his heart.
Had some. Oh, wow.
We're going to lose Sal.
I beat you, Sal. You hear me? I beat you. I win.
He just had a heart attack and died.
What?
What a way for Sal to go.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
The fuck?
Come on, Jesus Christ.
You're gonna
You're
pop
supposed
him?
to destroy me, Sal. You know, show me what a big man you are. What a fucking big man you are. Huh? Well, I got you. I got you. You filthy, stupid prick. Yo.
Oh! There you go.
I was waiting for him to finish it off.
Whoa!
Unloaded the clip.
If we didn't see it, well, we saw it.
Well,
Goodbye, Sal.
I guess it doesn't matter how.
Oh, he's taking the ring back.
yep, that's going to be his ring.
It's going to be proof now for everybody to see. He took out the wife, the kid,
And
now somewhat him.
He wins, Dan. All right, he wins.
Wins.
Oh.
he's going to kick him out so everybody can see.
Everybody gather around.
I suppose Oz had a much bigger work crew than they had.
Yeah.
His men, they're dead because you did the right thing. You protected your home, your investment.
So you guys are the real MVPs.
There's a storm coming. I'm gonna need your help.
Storms come.
Raises for everybody. Oh. And the flashbacks with her.
Wow.
What
Not
is-
the
how
nicest
is this
facilities,
gonna
huh?
work?
Oh.
Doctor has been asking questions. Did you tell her that you saw something? What did you see?
I saw a mask in your bag.
Oh, the gas mask.
Did you kill them?
Oh.
My mom and my dad?
Straight up.
What do you think?
Right to the point.
Chia, I loved your mom and dad. I know you want someone to blame, but it was nobody's fault. It was a terrible accident.
That I caused.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. And now Sophia's going to see this because she did the same.
Yep.
Did you do this to yourself?
That's hard to watch.
See, Sophia didn't think this one all the way through.
It might sound confusing, and I know that it hurts. But your mom and your dad, everyone in our family, they were bad people who deserved it.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna get out of here. And you're gonna find a new home. You deserve much better than what this family could have offered.
Not a single, I'm going to get you out of here. I'm going to help.
I think she wants her as far away from
right
that as possible.
Right.
though.
Well, at least we got a future story to tell.
So who does Gia become?
Yeah. Just Oz.
It's got to be.
No, Sal's dead, sweetheart.
Oh.
Right to the point.
Ever since I known you, you had your eye on the throne. That's your chance. All you gotta do is bring it to me. Just bring it to me. Not a hair on your head, not a place. And what do you say?
She looks terrified.
Tell me how that felt.
Was this fucking writer or
Yeah.
No, some folks kind of gave us some insight when they were using it when he was using it on Sophia. I can't remember, but thank you for that, folks. I'll have to go back and look at it again.
Salvatore Moroni is dead. Oz killed him.
Wow. Kind of.
You finished him off.
Bring him his mother in exchange for the product. I agreed.
No. Sophia, it's a trap. What did she say to you? Is she going to be a problem?
Problem.
My father put me away. He wanted me to take over the family. He put me in an institution. And the second I got out, I walked right into another one.
I can't breathe.
Sophia, look at me. Your
Oh,
father's
the nails, the neck.
What do you want?
I want to be free.
I was going to say, she probably doesn't even really know what she really wants.
Go to Italy. To your plan from some of your family members.
Yeah, episode 2.
And there's that.
I need him to suffer.
The only way to
for
do
what
that
he's
is.
done.
It's
Francis.
I know this ain't the job you signed up for. It's the only army I got. I wouldn't ask for another. Zeke, you got something?
There's a black G-Wagon heading your way.
That's all good. All right, everybody out of sight. Fingers off triggers till I give the word.
Cars inside in tunnels. Gates are close and locked.
Nobody get jumpy.
Dude, I think we're going to get a brutal scene.
Is she gonna put Francis in the car and Oz is gonna be the one to take her out?
I don't know. I just think we're losing Francis, man. Because
I don't know
Sophia
if
is
it's
very
that.
adamant about making Oz suffer.
That's what I'm saying.
And the only way he can suffer is losing Francis.
Well, I was going to say, was there going to even be anybody in there?
What are you waiting for?
It'll be the mom.
Hi.
Listen, sweetheart, there ain't no going back. Doors are locked. I got your product.
She's not in the truck.
I keep trying on all these different faces, but none of them feel quite right.
It's not
Sophia's
Sophia.
not down there.
No, she's not down there.
No.
What the f*** is going on?
You think you know what I want? That it's the same for you and me. Of course you do. Because this game was made for men like you. Like my father. Same winners.
That truck's gonna blow.
It's why everyone expected me to die in Arkham. No one even considered that I might learn something there. How to play new games.
Yep, that was a nice touch.
That was cool.
I left you a present.
Run.
You find it yet?
Is it his mom? Or her finger?
Oh my God, just like what we saw with her brother. Please don't. Same way she found her brother, dude.
That's how
In the trunk of a car.
That's how she made him feel the pain. She wanted him to feel pain, and it was worse for him to lose his mom than anything for him.
Oh,
nope. Fake out.
God, that was so wrong.
There's enough time to get out. I think. If you do, come by and see us.
Oh,
well, still a good fake out though.
They got us.
Oh, that's the same door. Oh. Oh, that
Holy
was a lot.
Shit, that was a big bomb. Same door that took out his brother saved his life.
Now what kind of shape is mom gonna be in here?
Mom, I got dinner for you.
You're up. Get dressed. I'm going out. Go on, your suit.
What an interesting
much you care.
I mean, I assume this is
Before we say
some time after the brothers, but
good night, my dear. You'll never say I can't do this alone no more. You have to promise me that you're gonna make something of yourself.
here we go.
Get me every goddamn thing I deserve, or I ain't gonna make it. I don't know how else I can live with this, Oswald, but you'll make me happy. Because I deserve a happy life.
You deserve the best life. And I'm gonna get it for you. I promise. And I ain't gonna quit till I do.
Oh, is he gonna have the gray penguin look we're used to seeing?
Well, at least we didn't lose Vic in that mess.
That's true.
Oh, I thought it was going to snap. Oh, man. Look at all this now. I was wondering if there was going to be any casualties outside his crew. Oh, no, that was nice touch with him removing stuff from his ears.
Yeah. Or his ears popping or whatever it was.
Vic? Well, if it ain't the penguin, you made it.
What, you call me?
Sophia wants to see you.
Oh. This is going to be the end right here.
Damn it. Oh, what are we going to get in the next episode, gentlemen?
Fastest hour in TV.
Oh, what a banger.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
He didn't quite get his top hat.
I wasn't sure what to expect with this one, being that it was the second to the last one. But I'm really conflicted, and I guess I want to ask you guys, the way they teed it up with Oz and that whole situation in the beginning, do you folks think Oz was always kind of, I mean, I don't want to use the word as simplistic as evil, but do you think he knew what he was doing? Because in the review, I don't know if it'll make the cut. Maybe it will. I thought maybe Oz just wanted them to kind of pay a little bit. He was just going to lock him up down there and teach him a lesson. Or was his plan all along to take him out? I'm starting, as we went through the episode, I'm starting to maybe second guess myself a little bit that Oz wanted all the love for himself. But let me know what you folks think. What you think if that was Oz's plan all along, or if it was not him intentionally trying to take out his brothers. And then the other thing that I got to get in before I forget it, otherwise I'll forget, and to ask you folks, when Oz was on top of Sal and he was letting him have it, was that like Oz's like Scarface speech type moment? To me, it kind of was. It felt like that was Oz saying, you know, I'm here, I'm the man, I'm Scarface of Gotham, basically. That's kind of what I got out of it. And boy, did he feel cheated. So let me know if you guys think that was kind of like Oz's big moment when Sal got taken out, not by his hand, but nonetheless, that's how it happened. Because I thought that was just incredible. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on that right off the bat.
You know, as far as I'm super conflicted as far as whether he intentionally meant to take out his brothers. You know, they showed it raining heavier and heavier.
He kept looking.
They did that close up of the jar,
the windows
overflowing. You know, as to whether he wanted them to, you know, kind of suffer for you know, teasing him or whatever, not playing the rules. But you wonder whether somebody at his age is going to know that when he locked that, there's gates on the other side, and they're going to be trapped down there. You know, as far as the moment with Sal, That was really interesting. That when Sal had his heart attack, that Oz seemed like he seemed a little almost disappointed.
Yeah.
And like the best analogy I could get, imagine you're running like a 100-meter dash against like your biggest rival, right? And there's been trash talking back and forth, who's the fastest, and you get 10 meters before the finish line, and the dude falls.
Yeah, or blows a hammy or something.
Michael pulls up and blows a hammy or falls, and you cross the line furnace, and you're like, okay, I won, but you know,
he feels cheated.
He wasn't at his best.
You know, especially if maybe you were ahead by a little bit. You know.
Yeah. Because there was a moment there where I honestly thought Oz was going to get down and start doing CPR on him.
I thought the same thing.
For some reason, I thought maybe he was like, going to.
I thought the exact same thing.
When he saw him suffering, I thought, I was like, okay, is there a way I can save him a little bit just so then I can be sure to be the one to finally take him out?
Now, see, when I was thinking I was thinking he needed him alive for something else quick.
Or that.
Yeah. That's where my head was. Yeah. Oh, he needs him for something. Yeah. And then he's going to off him. That was kind of what was running through my head.
Yeah, he was going to give him pills.
Yeah.
Nice pills. You like these pills. You like these pills.
Yeah, because the way he kind of got on top of him, I thought he was going to come with a big hammer fist on his chest, you know? And then really the only other thing that I had before I'll kick it over to all these guys is Frances, absolute A+ in this episode. Gosh.
She is amazing.
I know we've been saying how good her performance has been, but I really liked that she got the one-on-one with Sophia, and those two got to go back and forth a little bit. And I liked where it led with Sophia. It led her questioning herself and what she did, and then her, in turn speaking to Julian, and then going to see Gia. Which I'm conflicted if I want you guys to give me spoilers as to what happens with Gia in the comic lore, if anything happens with her. But that performance between those two was just incredible. I don't know about you guys, but man, Frances I call her Frances. I don't forget the actress's name, but Deidre. Yeah, she's been crushing it all season.
Yeah, I wanted to give a shout out then to Ryder Allen for being the young Oswald Cobb. He did a great job as far as the accent and then also the walk of the Penguin that Colin has done. So he obviously did his homework. Otherwise, they're not going to give him the role. But I thought he crushed it as far as that. And with what happened with his brothers is he was the middle child, so you could see like when he wanted that date night with Ma. And she's like, no, I'm busy. And then his two brothers came in, and all of a sudden her attention was taken to them. Well, it was the oldest and the youngest. He felt like he was kind of moved to the side. Yeah. So I think when he took them out, not really thinking he was maybe going to take them out until he was like, well, I'm not going to do anything to save them. I mean, there was at no point did they show any panic like on his face.
No.
Like oh no, like, maybe I should do it. You just look at the rain.
That's interesting.
That's a lot of rain out there. Back to Top Hat, and
the brilliance of it was the casting of the young man they got to play Oswald. Like, he looked very sympathetic. He doesn't look like a monster, quote unquote. He looks like the kind of kid you would root for in this situation, and it was so brilliant how they turned him.
We got to see Rex that he's referenced earlier on. We haven't seen anything though about his father, so I'm wondering if there'll ever be anything with that, if there would be a continuation to know about Oz's father. But otherwise, we saw that dynamic of the family, and then I think right now the only thing he cares about, Oswald, is his mom. And maybe, just maybe, Victor. Just maybe, because right away, when he came out of the rubble, the first person he saw, Victor? And they're like, no. He's asking, has anyone gotten a hold of Victor? No, just voicemail. It's
true.
So I think he's still, because, he's got his club foot. Victor has a stuttering. I think he views him so highly and wants him to succeed so much in this lifestyle that I think he cares deeply about Victor as well. And, I'm just hoping Victor comes in clutch. And I can't believe that Sal went out that way, much to the disappointment of Oswald. But hey, love Clancy Brown. He worked him hard with that golf club. But yeah, this was another great episode. Cannot wait. I think this was great. What do you call it?
Penultimate
to the season finale. Cannot wait for more.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that we've been delivered consistently throughout every episode is these incredible one-on-ones. And we've seen them between so many different actors. We've had Oz and Sophia. We've had, I just keep calling him Jews.
Theo.
Theo and Sophia, you know.
Julian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Julian.
he's so creepy.
Just Jews, right? He'll learn answer. But you know, between Oz and Francis, I mean, between Vic and Francis, between Vic and Oz in the restroom, I mean, we've seen so many incredible just one-on-ones. And then just the delivery of every single word from Francis to Sophia was just so powerful. And then just flipped the switch and went from this badass mom, my son's gonna get you, to super vulnerable. It looked like she thought she was in a police station talking to an officer. You're supposed to be out looking for them, and just flipped that switch. And it brought out an interesting side of Sophia as well, because, you know, at the end of the last episode, we saw Sophia walk in and saw the mom. You know, we saw sympathy from Sophia with Oz's love interest right away. We thought she was going to take her out, or at least I did. And then there was sympathy there. And then we saw that look when she got there and Vic was dancing with the mom. And it appears as all Vic got was, you know, the butt of a pistol to the side of the head. I think it's very, very telling that she didn't take out Vic.
Yeah,
she easily could have. And she didn't even hurt him that bad. Didn't kidnap him, nothing, right? And so she let Vic go. So we're seeing kind of a different side of Sophia as well. And then in this particular episode, we saw her, like, you know, kind of have this, I don't know if I want this life anymore, but she's still definitely committed to, you know, taking out Oz. And in this particular episode, you know, it's not just about taking him out, it's about making him feel the pain that she felt, which I thought was, really powerful. But it just, and I know I sound like a broken record here, but as reactors, I think it's our job every single episode to, you know, kind of critique it as its own episode, but also as part of the series and part of the storyline. And it's just another episode where there wasn't a single minute that didn't need to be here. Every delivery by every actor. I mean, what an incredible job the young man who played Oswald did. I mean, and we've seen everybody else just deliver these incredible performances all season long, and then they bring in a new young kid, and he just crushes it as well. You know, the one thing that I wondered, I don't know if it's going to make the cut, and look, I understand, you know, you can have multiple kids in the same family. They all look different. You know, I look different from my brothers and sisters a little bit. Some people think we look alike. But it was curious to me that they made what appeared to be the oldest and the youngest brother. And Oz looked like he was the middle child, right? Did that seem like that to you guys?
Yeah.
The other two brothers, they got two kids who I wouldn't be surprised if they're real life brothers, because they look almost exactly the same. And then Oz looked considerably different. And look, I know that happens with families, right? Where like people don't look anything like their brothers or sisters, but I'm wondering if they were, you know, inferring something there, or maybe that was just something that was done along with his disability to, you know, make you understand a little bit more that Oz felt like he was a little bit of an outcast from his two brothers. It was really powerful that when Oz was like, "Oh, let's have a date night, Ma." No, and the other two brothers not only come in and get Mom's attention right away, but were, you know, breaking stuff and kind of misbehaving, and Mom put down everything for them.
Well, did you guys think that when Oz had that moment that you talked about with Mom, it seemed like he almost gave a look like I kind of got what I wanted now and kind of snuggled up with Mom. Did you guys think that was the
the
brothers?
Yeah,
that's when they were out, and
the two brothers
kind of gave like a little. To Mom.
Well, and let's not, you know,
he wants all the affection.
He also told his mother something that he knew was gonna kind of not put her in a panic. Right? Like, hey, where are your brothers? Well, we were playing hide and seek, and they're in under the city and the sewers, and then she's out looking for them right away. Or even something like, hey, we were playing hide and seek, and they're still out there. Like, okay, well, we're gonna go back out and get them. The fact that he used like, hey, they're at the movies. Okay, well, she's gonna now wait for a couple, you know, hey, I just came home, they're at the movies, she's got a couple hours where she's not even concerned.
What movie they had?
Right?
He never even answered it.
Beetlejuice.
He said Beetlejuice at the end. Because she had the newspaper, she can look and see what's.
So, and then also, what year did Beetlejuice come out?
I think it was 88, 89.
So that
it
gave us
Batman came out in 89.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I can't remember.
Which gives us a
sequence
a time
before or after
here of, you know, when all this was, which was kind of nice, because you see it and you think like 80s a little bit with some of the cars and stuff. The fact that Beetlejuice was in the theaters,
88.
88. So it came out in 88. So it would give you kind of, if he was
Time
12,
frame.
he's 12 and 88. He's basically, my age now, which, I mean, but yeah, just another really powerful episode. And I can't believe we're on to the season finale for this already. It feels like it's gone on or just gone by so fast. And I'm wondering what's next. I mean, I know that as far as I recall, we haven't seen anything as far as a green light for season 2 or anything, whether this was ever planned on going to season 2, but
I think it all hindered on the next movie, I would think.
yeah,
As far as like Penguin's story.
they'd probably have to time it with that. Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? What a phenomenal episode. I feel like there isn't one bad episode in this season so far. 7 in, 1 to go. Phenomenal job on the misdirection. Phenomenal job on the misdirection for Francis and the bombs there, because I for sure was sucked in because I was thinking, all right, her brother was found. She found her brother in the trunk of the car because Vic and Oz had that set up, right? Thinking the same thing. Maybe she was cut in pieces, and that's how she was going to be presented to Oz, because that trunk looked a little small there in the back of that vehicle. So I was a little worried, which you probably obviously saw. I'm glad I was really wrong on that. Obviously, the second part was like I think someone was saying it during there too. It was possibly an explosive. So either way, I'm glad I was really wrong there. With Oz and the brothers, like, part of me still thinks as a kid. Now I know they said they've been down there a couple of times, right, whatnot, but I don't think he fully knew as a kid that he knew every ounce of how that drain was designed, how the water from the city is going to come in. Water's going to rise up because it's going X, Y, Z, and over here, and it's flowing there. I don't think he knew that as a kid. But as we kept going on in the scene, now that I'm thinking back, and now that you mentioned it, and we got that scene with the jar showing the symbolism of the water overflowing, I can't help but wonder if it was him not giving a shit if anything happened, because I still want to believe as a kid he was, like you were saying, hey, screw you guys, I'm going to teach you a lesson right here. You're trying to get me down there, and I'm all scared because I don't have confidence in myself, or whatever that was. Either way, I still, part of me wants to believe that he didn't know fully the whole situation, but maybe had some sort of idea. Now that we're kind of talking it out loud in the review here, maybe he did have an idea. I don't know. So I'm going to lean on you folks in the comments there to give me your thoughts on that, because maybe my perspective might change a little bit.
I mean, it did seem impulsive, which
that's
that's his thing.
Getting angry, shutting the door, saying "F you," basically, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
he didn't say actual F you, but
other than though him saying "Don't talk about Jack" in the one episode, he's never really shown any remorse or any love, I think, towards his two brothers.
No, he's just mentioned them in.
So it's not like he's talked about him in a glowing way.
Yeah, but the other interesting thing is that, and again, I think this is going to create an interesting discussion, is that he was out hanging out with his brothers. They didn't show a lot of real conflict other than just a brother who didn't like a game of hide and seek. If there was a lot of remorse, hey, I found you guys, had they just come up, he didn't, he didn't
it wasn't like he was the butt of the jokes or anything like that.
No, he went down hey, I found you guys, okay, come up. And it wasn't they were oh no, you got to come get us. And had they just come up, then
they said the game, flashlight.
You got to hit him with
the light.
Yeah,
it's your foot is enough. Yeah, especially for way down there.
It wasn't
for me.
It wasn't like they were torturing him, or he was just
at least I didn't get that vibe.
No, towards them. And had they just come up and been hey, you got us, then it moves forward.
It was just an impulsive thing. He was mad and he slammed the door.
The closest was maybe him talking badly about Rex.
But the thing that I
like, that's the closest.
The thing that's interesting also is that they showed the grate on the other side, which I think was he hadn't anticipated that. Hey, I'm going to lock this way out, but is there going to be another grate that's going to keep you down there where you have no way of getting out whatsoever? And I don't know how those latches work, but if there's a ladder coming up, you'd think there would
be a wheel or
you'd think there'd be
yeah.
look again in the interest of cinema.
Well,
but if there's a ladder, if there's
could have got stuck. I mean, we're talking some like old time stuff there, so it's not like it's.
But I'm saying like in his mind, hey, if there's a ladder coming up, maybe there's some sort of latch system on the inside. The way they did show that sort of latch coming down, who knows? But I am conflicted because of the jar overflowing, and maybe he just wanted time with mom. But it didn't seem like super malicious at the time. Like he didn't wait for his brother to come up and step on his fingers and pull a Scar and Mufasa.
But the thing there though is he knew that they were there. So like part of me now, again after this conversation, is like, didn't he want to be like, well, at midnight I should probably go let him out now?
Yeah,
he
like
just
they're
sat
not
there,
back.
and I get it. He was taking as much time as he could with Ma. I get that, but at least
when
there was like no active like,
you know what,
I gotta go check on him.
Yeah, he didn't
care.
care.
What just hit me right now,
and he kept the token as a trophy.
Well, when mom was saying you've been out there for 14 or 15 hours, and he would have known exactly where they were. So, they've been out looking. This is your job. We've been out looking. They've been missing. And it's like, well, if they didn't come home at night, he could have told him this is where we were, and maybe he didn't say.
Well, he's not going to at that point. He's going to be in a lot of trouble, especially with Ma. Ma would never forgive him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, the whole thing is just crazy. So I can't wait to read some of your comments on there. The Sal's heart attack to me was very wild, unexpected, just like Oz's reaction. That probably would have been my reaction. You're supposed to teach me. Now I beat you. So that was great. I loved it, and especially the taps at the end, emptying the clip, because hey, be extra careful. And I'm glad they did that because he's been making a point. Oz has that. Hey, I'm going to be the number one guy. So why not just finish the job and take it out? So
if you don't see it, well, they gave it to him.
Yeah, and again, I will say, Frances is like the heart of the show because anytime, at least in my opinion, anytime she's on screen, they are delivering in just tons of emotion. Whether you be high emotion, low emotion, they're making you feel something every time Frances is on the screen, whether it be young Frances. So shout out to Emily, I believe her name was, for being the young Frances. Emily, yep, Emily Mead. So shout out to her because man, if you would have shut your eyes and just had your ears open, it would have. Man, there's not much difference in the voice at all, if any. So shout out to Emily on that. Again, the conversation between Sophia and Frances was something crazy good stuff, because I was thinking at some point when she brought up the brothers, I thought she was really going to go for the dagger there to just end it, because Frances wasn't giving her anything, which was awesome. Then the episode happened. She got smacked right there. I thought Sophia was going to do a lot more sympathizing because of her time in Arkham, and then just figuring out, okay, maybe it's a health issue, maybe it's this. I thought Sophia was really going to go deep in sympathizing with her on that. But now Sophia made it really well known that towards the end of this episode, we need Oz hurt. I still feel like we're going to lose Frances. I hope I'm wrong.
Well, because that would be the final straw to really make Penguin unstoppable, really.
You called him Oz. You showed
that. Well, because I wanted to bring that up, because right at the end, too, hey, Penguin, we're looking for it. And he's like, what'd you call it? Right as he gets Billy Club. That's still always the thing that's going to drive him the worst. But also, I mean, it doesn't have to be said, but all the things Colin Farrell does, every little thing, every little nuance is just amazing, really bringing this character to life.
If this were ever get a season 2, I don't know how they top season 1. I feel like this is one of those series that season 1 set such a high bar.
It's like True Detective.
Well, let's not put it on them like that. So, but either way, if they don't give us a season 2, I'm totally fine with it, because I assume at some point, whether it be Batman 2, 3, whatever, I'm assuming we're gonna get something with Penguin now that we had this. Yeah. So
but the one thing that I will say about that, the season 2 and pressure to follow up, is I feel like so much of this season, and obviously, look, we've seen phenomenal actors, people we love, like have not great scripts put in front of them, and like, oh, we thought it was going to be more. On the flip side of that, there's been a few movies where Diamond Dave, especially at the end, will be like, well, on the technical side of this film, the videographers, the lighting people, you guys nailed it. We try to give credit where credit due. But this series feels like, I feel like the performances have been so strong. Like even with like a mediocre script, you get Francis, you get Oz, you get Sal, you get Sophia. You have performances like that, and it's like I feel like they could. Right now I feel like they could give Francis and Oz a commercial for ketchup or something, and you'd be like, oh my God.
Well, this series,
tell me this
to that point, at least in my opinion, this is strong writing. If you get strong writing,
absolutely,
you're going to get even better performances. So we've seen in Fear the Walking Dead, you give us shit writing, no matter how great the actor or actress is. They can't even make it.
Lenny tried his best.
Lenny and all those actors tried their damnedest. But when you have just shit writing.
What if you give us The World Beyond and it's terrible writing?
Yeah, and
also pretty bad acting. And then
we just filmed it. We thought we'd give it our best. Hey, look at this show has been amazing. Nothing short of the perfect show. We cannot wait for the season finale, just like you guys. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.